Welcome, everyone. You are watching USA News 24 Update, where you can get all the latest and important news from America, 24 hours. So quickly give our video a like and subscribe to our channel and ring the bell notification next to it. So, let's get started. Kevin Costner's Yellowstone is the only franchise finale where no main character we like died within the Yellowstone franchise. Kevin Costner's show has the only finale where a beloved main character doesn't die. The Yellowstone franchise comprises 3 sagas. It started with Kevin Costner's titular series, which he led as John Dutton III. After Taylor Sheridan's original series became one of TV's biggest shows, he created 2 prequels, 1883 and 1923, that told the stories of John's ancestors in their respective times. Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren spearheaded the cast of 1923, and country musicians Tim McGraw and Faith Hill led the cast of 1883 as James and Margaret Dutton. After 1923 Season 2's finale wrapped up the 1920s Dutton saga in April 2025, all the current Yellowstone shows have ended. Kevin Costner's series concluded without him last year, with Yellowstone Season 5's finale wrapping up loose ends for Beth, Kelly Riley, and Case Dutton, Luke Grimes, after their father's death. The Yellowstone franchise now has 3 robust finales and 3 robust endings, but only one saved us the grief of seeing a beloved character pass on in the finale. Our favorite Yellowstone characters survived the Season 5 and series finale. Beth, Case, and Rip all survive Yellowstone Season 5. Part 2. No matter which Dutton is the most likable in your book, it's probably true that your favorite family member survived Yellowstone's series finale, if they were alive at the beginning of it. Of course, fan favorite character and the show's heartbeat, John Dutton, didn't survive to the end of the series. John had already passed in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 9, the premiere of the second half of the final season. Whether you prefer Beth, Case, or maybe even Rip Hauser, the next generation of Dutton ranchers endured, allowing their stories to continue. Jamie's death wasn't the tragedy that losing other Yellowstone characters was. Beth and Rip moved to a ranch in Dillon, Montana, at the end of Yellowstone Season 5, starting a new operation they will presumably run in their spin-off show, Dutton Ranch, which will air on Paramount+. Case also got a fresh start at the end of Yellowstone, putting his role as livestock commissioner behind him, and his story will continue on CBS in a procedural series titled Why? Marshals. While Case, Beth, and almost all the Yellowstone Ranch cowboys lived, Jamie, Wes Bentley, died. Still, Jamie's death wasn't the tragedy that losing other Yellowstone characters was. 1883's finale killed off the best Dutton. Elsa dies at the end of 1883. Yellowstone's finale contrasts with the end of Taylor Sheridan's other series. At the end of 1883, we witnessed the loss of Elsa Dutton, Isabel May, perhaps the best Dutton ever to grace Montana. Elsa Dutton spearheads the earliest set Yellowstone prequel, which witnesses the oldest members of the Dutton family tree make a northwest journey along the Oregon Trail to Montana. Elsa is the series narrator, and audiences get to know the character intimately. Since her narration is filled with insights into her rapidly changing worldview, Elsa's death in 1883 caps the series, starting a bit of a trend for Yellowstone. It was the most significant event of 1883's finale and a milestone for the franchise. As James' daughter learns she will die, Elsa wants to choose her burial site and ultimately establishes the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch via her request. After understanding her character deeply, the audience was devastated to part with Elsa Dutton, making her death a tragedy for the franchise despite its serene and ethereal nature. In 1883's finale, Elsa dies in James' arms, then meets her husband, Sam Martin Sensmeyer, in the afterlife. 1923's finale killed off the Dutton we wanted to see survive. Alex Dutton dies at the end of 1923. Similarly, we lose Alex Dutton, Julia Schlepfer, at the end of 1923 Season 2, and she's the Dutton that we most wanted to see survive. Alex witnesses horror after horror on her journey through America, braving the worst to reunite with her husband, Spencer Dutton, Brandon Sklenar, and bring him the child she's carrying. While Alex Dutton does make it to Montana in the end, serendipitously reuniting with her husband after flagging down his train, Alex dies of complications from hypothermia, a condition she incurred spending too much time in the unforgiving winter of 1924. Ultimately, Alex opts not to have her limbs amputated, which could have saved her life. With the decision, we witness the death of the second central Yellowstone character that we hoped would live in the series' final episode. Now that all 3 series have ended, it's clear that Yellowstone didn't repeat the trend, but it could be that John Dutton's death was always intended for the finale before Kevin Costner's Yellowstone exit. John's death in the finale would have had more of an impact, as did Alex and Elsa Dutton's memorable Yellowstone fates.